Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Dior, and this is Arkham Horror, the card game, doing Dream Eaters again. We're Team A again, and we're doing Dark Side of the Moon. Nothing new as far as how we're starting. We didn't lose anyone besides Virgil off screen, apparently. Everything else is fine. We do need to place Doom down. I don't remember how I kept track of this last time. It wasn't a really easy way to do it. We'll just represent it with damage. There you go. Because if I use Doom and I put it anywhere on my card, it tracks on the thing. This Doom represents the current alarm level, does not count as Doom or Doom threshold. So we're good on that. And yeah, we're good to go. Go ahead and shuffle the deck. Silent stirring. The silence of this place is deafening. There is no wind whistling through the air, no chirping of birds, no idle sound of any kind. This is a dead world. Though you know danger lurks around every corner, you hear no sign of the beast or the corsairs who call this place home. You must remain even quieter in order to stay hidden. 5 Doom to advance. Over here we have In the Belly of the Moon Beast. Virgil Gray is held captive somewhere in the vast, strange city of the Moon Beast. You must be quiet and cunning if you are to find him and escape unnoticed. Only investigators of the city of the Moon Beast may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. 6 clues to advance. Skulls are minus X, where X is half your alarm level rounded up. So right now it is 1. Cultists reveal another token. If you fail, your alarm level is higher than your modified skill value. After this skill test ends, draw the top card of the encounter deck. And then we have tablets, which is -1. If you fail, raise your alarm level by 1. So as long as I'm fighting within 1 of something, I should be mostly okay. All right, this thing's going to be -1 for now. All right, let's go ahead and do our starting. I did deal instead of draw, but that still worked out okay. Seeing the crime is not bad, but honestly, I think I'm okay with tagging all this out for now. Jeez. Back to back, huh? All right, guard dog's good. That at least gives us something to play around with. All right, deal to orange. All right, Thieves Kit and Lola already. I definitely have no complaints about that. I would like to hold on to the easy mark. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, test foot 5 to hide among the strange trees. If you succeed, reduce your alarm level by 1. Limit once per game. During your turn, except during another action, you can evade as a lightning bolt, but if you fail, you do raise the alarm level. All right, and where do we need to go? City of the Moon Beast. Okay, so we need to gradually do everything around here. That's not the worst situation to be in. Okay, let's go ahead and start with Winifred. I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 to get out Thieves Kit. And then I'll investigate with said Thieves Kit. We'll go 6 to 4. Pass by a lot, so that was 7 to 4. I do pass by enough to get 2 resources and a clue. All right, next action, I am going to go ahead and spend 3 to get out Lola Santiago. So now we get +1/+1. I'll go ahead and investigate again using Thieves Kit. So that's going to make us 7 to 4. Yeah, we'll just go 7 to 4. So that's 6 to 4, so I do beat it by 2, so I do get 2 resources again. And a clue. Okay. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and go with Daniela. Daniela is going to go ahead and spend all of her resources to get out a guard dog and her survival knife. And then her last action is just draw a card. Okay. I can live with that. Alright. That is everybody. No enemies. Go to upkeep. Okay, dodge. Anything you can do. And a mythos. First mythos, shuffle this, draw. Alright, close watch. 4, if you fail, you must either discard the asset you control with the highest printed cost, or raise your alarm level by 1. So it's 2 to 4, and I don't think I have a way of solving this, is the problem. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to be kind of stuck with this. So 2 to 4, I'm going to end up... I can either raise my alarm level or do whatever. So, yep, do whatever. Okay, the good news is I'm not going to trigger anything bad by that. Then your modified skill value. What is your modified skill value? 1 second. Okay, it does affect... yeah, so it is going to be 0 versus 1, so I am going to get a alarm... actually, it's going to make me draw the top card of the encounter deck. Got it. So let's go ahead and resolve that. I spawned you. Okay, so this is going to raise everyone's alarm level by 1. Okay. And then I can either get rid of highest printed cost or raise my alarm level by 1. There's not a lot of ways for me to stop alarm levels, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my guard dog. Okay, that was the first card. Now yours. Oh, wow. All right. Well, now we're at 3s. Spawning both of these is kind of bullshit. Luckily, they are victory, so we can definitely deal with them. All right. Let's go ahead and start with Daniela. And we'll see if we can deal with this. I'm going to go ahead and make a regular attack using brute force. So that's going to put us at 8 to 5. And let's see, the worst I can get is -2. All right, I will also commit a vicious blow. All right, so that's going to make it 9 to 5. That's currently -2. So I get, that's 7 to 5, so I do beat it by 2, so I do 2 extra damage, and an extra damage from this, so it's a total of 4 damage. Okay. Next, I'm going to attack with my survival knife, so I'm going to be 6 to 5 right now. I am going to get hit for 1 and 1 from this, from the Retaliate. Let me check something about the Retaliate. Alright, Retaliate is not an attack opportunity, as far as I can tell. So I will go ahead and spend 1 to go ahead and dodge the attack, and then I'll use my ability to finish this guy off. And then our alarm levels go down a level. Okay. And then, I'll go ahead and take a swing at this Moon Beast. Will be 6 to 1. I'll go ahead and go 7 to 1. I do succeed. It's going to do a damage to this guy and then auto-evade him. Alright. Winifred. Let's go ahead and get a move on, because this was a bit more than I expected. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and going to do a quick thinking with anything you can do, and I'm going to go ahead and attempt to do this 5 test. So currently we are 13 to 5. I do pass. I reduce this by 1. I also draw a card because I did commit 2 cards. I will get an action back, and I just dropped the alarm level. So I'll go ahead and make note that I've used this ability. And then I'm going to go ahead and move. I mean, the good news is getting rid of these guys right now means I don't have to deal with them in the future, but these things are still going to be a problem. After you discover any numbers of clues, you must either take that much horror or discard that many cards from your hand. Okay. And it doesn't matter how I discover them. Got it. And this is a willpower 5 test if we want to drop the alarm level here, but that's not going to happen. Okay. I mean, I could go 5 to whatever, but that's about it. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and pop an easy mark. Gain 2 resources, draw a card. Cool. And then... I'm just seeing what I can get. So I can get to 6 to 5 pretty easily, but not much higher than that. Alright, I am going to go ahead and investigate using Thieves Kit. This is going to make us 7 to 3. I am not going to commit anything. Well, actually, yeah, I'll commit something. I'll do quick thinking with Nimble. So I'll make it 9 to 3. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 to grab a clue using Lola. I do have to take a horror for that, so I will. And then I'll go ahead and do the check. So this is 9 to 3. Oh, and I do draw a card for this. Oh, go to hell. Jeez. Every freaking time, game. Alright. Enemy phase. Eventually this will re-engage us during upkeep. So re-engage there. Oh my god. It's one thing after the other with you guys. Alright. Upkeep. You handle this one. Alright, Mythos. Second Doom. When the act advances, it murders us. Got it. Okay, we are 6 to 4 right now. And that's what we'll do, 6 to 4. Alright, we passed, just barely. Okay, investigation phase. Let's get to work. Alright, I am going to go ahead and just punch the mob goon. We'll go 6 to 3. Good to go, 6 to 3. Good to go, 6 to 3. Good to go. Alright, now I don't have to worry about mob goons now. Meanwhile, over here... Alright, cat, get off the desk. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and use Lola to grab the clue here and take a horror. And then we're going to go ahead and move up to here. Alright, this is just a foot 2. X is the highest among all investigators, so it's only 2 right now. I'll go ahead and take an action to try to get this off. So we're 6 to 4 right now. That is good enough. We get rid of it. I will go ahead and investigate using Thieves Kit. 7 to 2. Good to go. We get 2 resources and this clue. Is this what, end of the round? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just do the test now so I don't have to worry about it. 6-2. Okay, we pass. Okie dokie. Alright. Should be able to gradually make our way out of this. Alright, enemy phase. I'm going to get hit for 1 and 1. I'll activate Survival Knife. I will use my ability as well. So currently I'm going to be 7-5. I pass, I do 2 damage. Alright, upkeep. Backpack. I'm pretty happy to get that right now. Alright, Mythos. 3rd Doom. Fourth Doom. I forgot this freaking thing has Ancient Evils and it's going to reshuffle the deck too. X is your highest is your alarm level, so it's going to swarm 1. Got it. After its moves or is evaded, discard 1 swarm card. Okay. Could have been worse. Alright, investigation phase. I'm going to go ahead and punch this Moon Beast. Will be 6 to whatever. It's only half of my alarm level, so I do pass. Get rid of him forever. Okay. Next, I'm going to spend 1 to get out my backpack. Search top 12. Definitely want that. Want that. And I want this gun. I'll set it aside. Okay. Last action, I am going to go ahead and take this. Oh, and I do need to shuffle. So I'll shuffle. I'm going to go ahead and search for my Mercy Cache. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and move up 1. The only reason I'm doing that is if I draw Narcolepsy with my Mercy... Is it upgraded? Oh, it's not upgraded. Never mind. I mean, it's still a good idea to go ahead and move up, so I'm going to go ahead and move up. Okay, I don't have to worry about this. I haven't discovered any clues. Got it. All right. Meanwhile, Cats of Saturn. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 to grab this last clue, and then I'm going to advance. And I'm assuming it's going to do what I think it's going to do. Timely rescue. After hours of weaving around leprous stone towers and searching high and low, you finally spot a group of shackled captives being led single file from the docks to who knows where. Luckily, they are guarded by only 2 of the foul corsairs. You create a distraction loud enough to separate the pair, then sneak by in order to free the captives. Alright, choose someone to get Virgil. Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and give it to you for now. All right. Now that you are reunited... Oh, I have to do Temple of the Moon Lizards. I didn't realize it was going to be in that order. Now that you are reunited, it is time to get off this rock. Randolph informs you that the light side of the moon should be safe from reach of the moon beasts who dwell only on this side. However, it is much too far for you to walk on foot. You'll have to find another way to escape. All right, so we have to go to the Temple of the Moon Lizard, which is unfortunate. All right, I haven't taken any actions yet, so I'm going to go ahead and evade 6-2. Good to go. This is going to get put away. You get exhausted. And then I'm going to move for my other action. I am going to go ahead and Yeah, I'll go ahead and investigate, and I'll use the Thieves Kit. So we're 7-2. Good to go. I get 2 resources and this clue. I will have to do a will test. I am 1-3. We'll do Savant, which will make it 5-3. We pass. Alright. Enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep. Okay, Earthless Serenity. Ace in the hole. Okay, we can do stuff with that. Mythos, it's going to advance. Not much we can do about it. Alright. Throw away the key. A single screech pierces the silence and you instinctively duck for cover. You have seen these creatures before. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I was supposed to reduce the alarm level after we killed those 1 guys. My apologies. Alright. You have seen these creatures before. Horrid, eyeless monstrosities that fly alongside the Corsair's black galleys. Terrible things of bone and leathery membrous skin. A flock circles and screeches overhead. Have you been spotted? It doesn't matter. You cannot stay here any longer. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Raise each investigator's alarm level by 1. So once again, we could draw Ancient Evils. So you go back up to 2. You go back up to 1. Okay, we're 4-5 right now. And it does damage. Got it. I will go ahead and just go 4-5, I think. There's not much I can do about it. Alright, I will take 2 damage. And of course. Alright, so the alarm is raised. Your pace quickens as the creature's pursuit grows more frenzied with each passing minute. The silence you once cursed is broken. The awful piercing screeches that punctuate the night are even worse. 5 doomed to advance. Okay. Investigation phase. I'm going to go ahead and start with Daniela. First action, I'm going to go ahead and play Emergency Cache. Second action, I am going to go ahead and play my Earthly Serenity. And then last action, I am going to go ahead and use Earthly Serenity. So 4-0. Actually, instead I'm going to go ahead and just play my Sparrow Mask. We can heal up afterwards. Okay. Meanwhile, Winifred. I'm going to go ahead and just spend 2 to grab the clue here. And then I'm going to move twice to get to here and spend the clues to advance. Through the center, well, oh, I did forget to do the thing here with Virgil. My alarm level did get raised. I am going to go ahead and draw a card for that. Sorry about that. Anyway. Through the center, while the majority of this temple is dedicated to an idol that moon-dwelling creatures refer to as the Moon Lizard, you also find several references to some kind of lake of primordial black ooze not far beneath the surface that binds together the core of the moon. These texts imply that the whole of the moon's surface is connected by this core across multiple dimensions. Perhaps we can use it to cross over to the moon's other side, Randall suggests, or to the afterlife, Virgil adds. Yes, one or the other, Randall replies nonchalantly. It is still our only option. Okay, we need to set aside thingies. So what one is it? Caverns beneath the moon, dark side. Okay. And the black core. Okay. And then Moon Lizard comes in at the black core, exhausted. Okay. All right. And then the bad part, we shuffle this back in and get to draw that Ancient Evils again. All right. You suspend your disbelief and descend beneath the moon's crust. In order to reach the other side of the moon, you must make your way through its black core, a transdimensional fluid from which nightmares are born. Clues cannot be discovered from the black core except as a result of a successful investigation. If each surviving investigator is at the black core and it has no clues, advance. Okay, so we'll go ahead and continue with our stuff. I'm going to go ahead and... What is your... Okay, it's just X. Cool. I am going to go ahead and do Ace in the Hole. And then I'm going to move. Then I'm going to move again. Okay. Alright, so after you fail a skill test while investigating it until the end of your turn, reduce its shroud by 2. Got it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 to get out my lockpicks. And then last action, I'm going to go ahead and use said lockpicks to investigate this location. We're going to be 10 to 6. I'm not going to commit anything. I pass, I get the clue here. Alright. Enemy phase, Cats of Saturn is going to come say hi and hit me for 1. It's going to do 1 damage back, and then I'll counter. We'll go 7 to 2. Kill it. Alright. And then this guy will unexhaust during upkeep. Brute Force. And Opportunist. Okay. We are gradually getting things done. Mythos. Second Doom. Corsairs. Okay. And Cats of Saturn, swarming 1 in her case. Investigation phase. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and move over with Daniela. And then I'm going to punch these cats from Saturn with Brute Force. So that's going to make us 8 to 2. Alright, well, the good news is I'm only going to hit for 1 damage on Winifred here. Bad news is it's another freaking auto fail. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just try healing now. I'm going to use a Sparrow Mask. So it's going to be 6 to 0. Alright, that's going to be -1, so I can use 5 charges. So I'm going to use all 5 charges. I'm going to heal Winifred for 2 and 1. And then I'm going to heal Daniela for 1 and 1. Like so. Alright. Fortunately, there's not much we can do here because the Cats of Saturn are going to screw me over. And there's not much I can do about it. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and evade this thing, 6 to 2. We pass. I get this back. I am going to try to investigate this location using lockpicks again, 10 to 6. Alright. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and go 7. I'm going to use Thieves Kit. I'm going to use Opportunist, and you handle this one, which will let me draw a card. All right, we are 9-6. I pass enough to get the opportunist back in my hand, and I do get this last clue. All right, I did pass by 2 as well, so I do get 2 resources. Okay. Enemy phase. He's going to come say hi. We'll go ahead and have it punch you. We'll take 2 and 2. Which means you get an offering back. Actually, we'll take the 2 on the Virgil Gray. Okay, I am going to use Survival Knife, also my ability. So we'll be 7-2. Doing another 2 damage. Okay. Upkeep. I'll go ahead and have this re-engage. All right. Do I want to do it this way? Yeah, that's fine. All right. Mythos. 3rd Doom. Near city or surface. I'll be over here. Luckily, these guys do not move towards us. We'll put you down here, actually. Forced into hiding. All right, I'm 1-1 right now. So worst case scenario is I lose 1 action. I'll commit an opportunist and a watch this. Actually, we'll do Savant and watch this. So this is going to be a total of 6-1. I'll commit all of this money. I do pass by a lot, so I do get it all back. I do draw a card also because of my ability. Okay. Investigation phase. I'm going to go ahead and engage the Moon Lizard. And then evade him. 6-2. Or 6-1 in this case. Evaded. And then... Oh, actually, sorry. I'll play my lucky cigarette case first and then do all of that. So I can then do this. And get Chronophobia. God freaking damn it. Alright. Well, I don't get to play games. Alright. Wonderful. So, Daniela. Let's just go ahead and punch the Cats of Saturn. 6-2. Punch them again. Alright, next I'm going to go ahead and spend 3. To get Jessica Hyde out. And then at the end of my turn, she's going to heal for 1. Alright. Enemy phase, upkeep. This guy will re-engage. I'll have him engage you. That's fine. Because at least now I have a means to fight back. Alright. Now I have the means to evade him too on my own. Time-worn Bran, and Nimble. Mythos. 4 or 5. Alright, I'm 4 to 2. Sonophobia. Alright, let's go. I'll go Nimble and Opportunist and Unexpected Courage. So I will get a card back for this, and it's going to be, I'm at 1. This will bring it up to 5, 7, 8. I do pass. That was 6 to 5, so I don't get the Opportunist back. I also don't get to draw a card, but I get to move 1 space with the Nimble, and I'm going to use that to move over here. Number of death tokens on the black core. It placed 3 resources on it as death tokens, plus an additional, yeah, 1 million. 1 million death tokens. God, this thing's just such a pain. And we're making, like, no progress. We're just going to put these all above here. So how does this freaking work? Okay, it's an action, and you have to use Fist to get rid of nonsense. Okay. Now, I could potentially still get through this. And that was during Mythos. We haven't even started our actual turn, so... So yeah, I can go 10 to 9 with this. For what it's worth. Alright. Investigation phase, I'm going to start with Winifred. I'm going to spend 2 actions to get rid of this Chronophobia. And then I'm going to go ahead and spend an action replacing my Thieves Kit with a fresh one. And that'll be it. Meanwhile, Daniela. I'm just going to hit you a bunch of times. Actually, I will attempt to evade you. Do I want to do it that way? I mean, it's either that or I take damage and just kind of play it by ear. Yeah, let's go ahead and evade you. We'll go 4 to 2. We pass. You're now evaded. And then I'm... Oh, actually, I did that at the wrong order. I'm still okay. I'm just going to attack 7 to 5. Yep, 7 to 5. Good to go. 7 to 5. Good to go. So here's all the damage. And then that'll be it for this round. Okay, nothing going on with the enemies. Upkeep, he's going to re-engage. You just hide heals, by the way. Got our second survival knife. Got our arrogance, that's not good. Mythos. Advances again. Run, rabbit, run. Alright, your escape route is cut off as a pack of lithe creatures surround you. At first glance, you believe them to be cats, but they are only vaguely cat-like in shape. What you mistook for fur is more akin to a series of patterns, like strange filigrees. You silently pray for aid. Okay, counter back into this. Raise alarm level, which I'm going to go ahead and use to heal Virgil. Actually, I'll use it to draw a card. So we're at 3 and 2 now. Okay. Also, we didn't force our way into the temple, so it's just going to be otherwise read the following. And to your surprise, an army of cats land in front of you, having leaped through the void of space itself. You recognize the cat as at the head of the formation as the gray old cat with the scar you met months ago. Go, human, he yells. We will hold him off. So we don't get any additional cats of Saturn. Well, that's the good news. They are upon you. The entirety of the moon's denizens are set against you now. Behind every corner, a group of corsairs lies in wait, or a pack of hunting cats lurks to herd you toward its vicious masters. The skies above swarm with winged beasts and black galleys. If you cannot find a way back to Earth, you will surely be captured. Okay. Mythos. Alright. -2, I still good. Another one of these. Alright. 6 to 4. I have to commit this. I will go ahead and commit this with it. I'm not going to spend up to 3 resources. I'm going to spend 0. Alright. So this will even out, so we're 6 to 4. We pass. This goes back in. This goes away. We did pass by excess, so we'll do that. Okay, investigation phase. Let's swing away at this guy. 7 to 2, or 7 to 3 now. Good. Sorry, that was cultist. We're still good. And one more. Okay. Dead. We got the moon lizard gone. Alright. Now we just need to, like, make some actual progress. Okay. I am going to go ahead and try to swim through the Dark Lake. So we're going to be 2 to 2. We fail. Arrogance goes away. Okay, next I am going to go ahead and try using lockpicks. This is going to make us 10 to 9, and I'll commit a pilfer to go 11 to 9. Okay, we're good. We get 1 clue. Alright. Enemy is not moving because he's just alert. Upkeep. Mythos. First Doom. Pass. Ancient fucking evils. Alright. Yeah, we've lost 3 turns because of Ancient Evils at this point. And it's unbearably unfair. Okay. We're going to go ahead and move with Daniela to here. I am going to go ahead and swim through the muck. We'll go 6 to 2. Good to go. That gets rid of 1 of these, so it's now only 8 Shroud. And then I will go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 to get out a goddamn gun. And then this finally goes away. Okay. And then for Winifred, I'm going to go ahead and try to get rid of this first, the Hunted by Corsairs, 6 to 4. Good to go. And then next, I'm going to go ahead and try to lockpicks it. I did pass with the last one. I should have kept the supply for it. I did pass by 2 or more, so we were okay on that front. Alright, But yeah, we're going to go ahead and try again. 10 to 8. All right, we do pass. We do lose the supply this time. But let me check that real quick. Oh, actually, I did only pass by 1 on that previous one as well. So we do run out of supplies, and then this goes away. But we did get the last clue here, which is all we need to advance. Okay. To the other side, the lake of black ichor below the surface of the moon is miles wide and bubbles with warm, nauseous pockets of gas. Most of the lake bed is completely solid, and it seems for a moment that Randolph's plan is a dead end after all. Then you make a final step, and your foot is caught by nothing. Before you can react, you're yanked under the surface. You try to shout a warning to your companions, but your words are swallowed by the black core, along with the rest of your body. Your lungs barely have air. You struggle not to scream as you are carried by a fierce undertow. When you finally emerge, you are in another chamber just like the one you came from, only you can see a shaft of light piercing through the gray crust above you. Moments later, the rest of the party emerges. Did we make it? Virgil asked. Why? I thought that was the end for sure. This will make for an exciting chapter. We'll go ahead and put the set aside, light side, all that junk. Pretty much everything else. Okay, so we want caverns beneath the moon. This, or sorry, light side of the moon. Yeah, it's going to be these, like so. Light side of the moon and the white ship into play. All right, I don't think we need to worry about this one. No, that's for the bad guys. Yeah, I believe that's for the bad guys. Yeah. All right. The surface of the light side of the moon is patrolled by ships that sail through the windless sky. One, however, looks different from the rest. Its hull is stark and shining, casting a white glow into the night. A white ship breathes Randolph. Find a way off the moon. Okay. I do still have 1 action remaining. I am going to go ahead and use it to move. After you fail a skill test while investigating, this is the light side, huh? And we have to get the clues off of it. Got it. All right, I don't have the means to do anything about that, so that is it. Enemy phase, nothing. Upkeep. Upkeep. Mythos, 3 of 4. Nearest surface location. It's actually a tie. So I'll put you over here. Yeah, this is from Daniela. She's 2 away from the surface ruins here and then surface here. So, cool. Cool. We don't have to worry about you for now. It's going to gradually come after us, but we don't have to worry about you right now. Deeper slumber. Okay. That thing's annoying, but I can live with that right now. Okay. Let's get started. Investigation. I'm going to go ahead and move with Daniela. Actually, I'll wait. Can I help anyone? Until the end of your turn. Okay, so that's not going to help. Yeah, I'll just wait for... I'll do Winifred first. Alright, Winifred. I have exactly enough to try to search this. I'm going to go ahead and investigate using the Thieves Kit. This is going to make us 7 to 6. We pass, and we get to use Lucky Cigarette Case, and I pass by 2, so I get 2 from that, and 1 from this. Alright, I am going to go ahead and spend 6 to grab the last clue here. Using Lola. Alright, and my hand size is at 5, so I'm okay on that front. Alright, let's go ahead and move to here next. Alright. This is the place where you can attempt to reduce your alarm level, and otherwise it's practically the same. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and investigate again. We'll use this. We're going to be 7 to 5. We pass by a lot, so I'll get 2 resources. And grab the clue here. You cannot enter the white ship while your alarm level is 5 or higher. I mean, so far our alarm level is actually being pretty stable. Alright, we'll go ahead and move with Daniela. 1, 2. I am going to go ahead and just do Earthly Serenity. We'll just do a... actually, can I just do this? Oh, it's a foot test. Yeah, actually, I will go ahead and do that. I'm going to do a foot test using Sparrow Mask. And nothing else. So we're going to be 4 to 1. Alright, that's -2, so I beat it by 1, which is unfortunately not enough to reduce my alarm level. Oh yeah, it's every 3 points, so that was my bad. That was a waste of an action, but that's okay. That is everybody. Enemy phase, this guy's going to come after us. Upkeep. Upkeep. Mythos. Alright, it's going to advance. Not much we can do about it. Each investigator's alarm level, there's nowhere left to run. Raise each investigator's alarm level by 1, so that brings us up to 4 here. So we're almost too high. Each investigator takes horror equal to half their alarm level rounded up. Reset to this, and then place 2 doom on this agenda. Okay. So you're gonna take 2 horror, which I will take. I am going to... Oh, is it rounded up? Yep, rounded up. Alright, for the purposes of this, I'm just going to go ahead and have Virgil heal for 1, and then move him over. And then you can take the 2 horror. Okay. Have fun with that. Alright, next. Close watch. Okay, that's going to be slightly annoying. I don't have... I can do a take the initiative, so we'll go 5 to 4. Actually, we'll go 6 to 4. We pass. Next. Sonophobia, our favorite. I'm going to commit a Unexpected Courage, Opportunist, and Lucky Cigarette Case. So that's going to be... Actually, I don't need to go that high. We'll just go 7. Yeah, all the wilds count as 2. So yeah, that's 7 to 5. I get to draw a card. Actually, yeah, I will commit the Lucky Cigarette Case because I need the Opportunist to pass. So I'm 9 to 5. We pass. I do get to put Opportunist back in our hand. Okay. And I also do get to do Lucky Cigarette Case and draw a card. Cool. Investigation. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with the boat. After it's revealed, put the set aside captain story asset. Okay, so the captain story asset at the white ship. Okay, if each if each undefeated investigators at the white ship test Will X or Book X to convince the captain to set sail. X is the highest alarm value among the investigators. If you succeed, advance the act. Any investigator at the white ship may activate this ability. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and just use this opportunity to go ahead and get out my... I'll go ahead and get out Flesh Lord. And then I will go ahead and... also, I should have gained an offering back from the Sparrow Mask, because I took horror. Alright, and then for my last action, I'm going to draw a card. Okay. Meanwhile, Winifred, I'm going to go ahead and try to investigate this. 7 to 5. Oh, actually, no, we're not going to even do that. We're not even going to investigate. We're going to spend 5 and grab the clue from here. Take that game. And then I'm going to move. And then I'm going to try to get the hell out of here. So right now we are 4-4. We are 4-4 on this. We can go ahead and commit these two. I'll make it 6-4. It's the highest alarm level amongst the Vex. Yeah, so we're 6-4 right now. I do get to draw a card because of the 2 commits. And we pass, we advance the act, we get the hell out of here. Alright. Compared to what we had to do with, was it Mandy and Rita? I think it was. This wasn't too bad. Getting front-loaded with all those enemies was definitely kind of rough, but once we had these Moon Beasts out of the way, it wasn't too bad. The issue was I kind of pushed a little too quick with the Moon Lizard. I should have held back and just waited for it to come towards us, and just use that opportunity to get geared up with Daniela. I mean, it would have cost me a round or two, but it would have been better off in the long run. In any case, the captain. With your party safely aboard the white ship, you beseech its captain to leave the moon at once. You have no desire to stay in this perilous place any longer than you have to. Not yet, the captain replies with an amiable smile. You plead with him, but he raises a hand in a gesture of silence. Peering out into the distance, you squint against the light from the sun, which hangs static in the dark sky. There, miles away, you spot the thing that drew the captain's eye. A bird with many wings and even more colors, its feathers bright and vivid. It perches on a ruined stone structure and preens itself. Then, just as your patience is beginning to wear thin, it launches itself into space, and the captain pulls up the anchor. Resolution 1. Alright, so no one got lost this time. Investigators traveled to the Cold Waste. Survived a voyage. Alright. Record 3 tally marks next to evidence of death in the campaign log. So we are now up to 11. Yep, 11. So probably good to go on that part. Okay, and then we of course get Victory X. In this case, it is 10. Holy cow. Yeah, we murdered everything. So 10 experience for Daniela, and 12 for Winifred. Alright, yeah, compared to, I mean, obviously it's a little bit easier when you have Daniela actually pumping out damage and soaking hits instead of relying purely on Rita. That and, Winifred's just been doing really well too. Alright, well, in any case, let me BRB. Okay, so 10 experience on Daniela. 2 lucky 3s, replacing Scene of the Crimes, and then for the Mercy Cache, we'll finally upgrade those to level 2, so that's a total of 10 XP, and hopefully that will hold us over. Okay. And then every experience points needs to be spent. So for Winifred, I'm going to go all in on the Honed Instinct. So I went ahead and got Impulse Control and Force of Habit. So now they only cost 0, and they'll give me 2 actions instead of 1, but they will get removed from the game. This is 8 experience. I'm replacing one of my Pilfers with the 3rd copy of Honed Instinct, and then with the remaining 4 experience, I'm going to upgrade my manual dexterities to their level 3 variant, which just has 3 icons, and if I succeed by 2 or more, I can draw 2 cards. And that'll be everything. Alright. So, with that, let's just hope we can handle that last encounter. I don't think there's any follow-up. It just goes straight to point of no return, which is that one will hopefully be a little bit easier because there's that one infamous location where we can't commit cards, but we should be able to handle it with just actions and stuff like that, or using parlays. So we'll see how it goes. In any case, I am the Depressed Eeyore. This was Arkham Horror the card game. We were doing Dream Eaters again with Team A for Dark Side of the Moon, and I'll see you guys next time.